more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
You know when I could tell this was going to end really badly? When he launched himself behind the line and made a beeline for the ball carrier. You get one of those tackling machines in the middle on your trail, things are normally ending pretty quickly.
Now after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Now Taylor. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Taylor. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Taking off. And finally, they'll bring him down. But he's up beyond the 45-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield. It's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
That's Goddard in motion. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It is uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's hot. Saquon Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A short one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Now it's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Hey, report.
Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Now Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's good for 27 and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
13.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Jackson going to give it up on a hot pass. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
The 25-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson now. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're snaring 4th down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It hurts. And the rush is going to get there. He goes pass going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
13.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Got his man at the 6. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
That'll be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has...
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, it's our main event between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. And his first pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Throwing, Shuck. Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Saints. First down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Shuck. Completed over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Saints. First down.
Shuck's going to throw here. This one's taken in by Hill. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Saints. First down. It's a gain of 2.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Shuck
8.
looking to pass here. Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here.
15 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Handoff here for Miller. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Packers' 12-yard line.
Running once more with Miller. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Blue, down, ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Love. That's incomplete left side. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Play action. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Play fake. It's Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready, set.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing again. Love. Short pass brought in. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got Richard E. Yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Set. Ready.
Jacobs. Can't fight past that line. He's stuck him at the 3.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Love from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yeah, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, it's Kendre Miller. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Shuck. Screen here for Kamara. Hits a seam at the 40. Down the sideline to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Love on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Brings up second and 17 at the 35-yard line.
Steal, black. Down. Hut.
Love now, off the play action. And downfield, he's got it. That stops. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw, here's Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Right back to Watson. This is pumped. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Smith, red.
Jacob can't fight past that line. They're stuck him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job.
That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Miller on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Shuck now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. He'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Finds his man, Stroud. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So 2nd down coming up. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Once more, it's Love. It's his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 50, green. Cut.
Go right side, and Dobbs has it. Trying to beat him on the quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Ready.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. That's complete to Reed, out left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Chuck to throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the give, it's Miller. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Saints, first down.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Now Shuck to throw. Won't try to force it.